Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. Happy New Year, everyone. Wishing you all a very fulfilled 2024. Now, for today's episode, we're going to be talking about Edochie. I know it's too early to start with Bantz, but we're just sitting and minding our business, trying to celebrate the new year, trying to get into, New Year spirit, creating New Year resolutions and all that. And Edochie has brought his family matters back on the limelight. We're just trying to still sort out Emekike's issue, where Yul was supporting Emekike. Actually, he sent some encouraging words to him last year, and people were thinking, Edochie, stay out of this. It is not your business. Your situation is different from Emekike's situation. Emekike did not marry a second wife while still legally married to his wife. So, people are now bashing you. With the whole bashing, I think Edochie decided to pepper people, basically, to show people that all the bashing they did last year, this new year will be better, because according to him, last year was the best years of his life. This hits differently because, as we all know, last year lost his son. Also, his marriage ended. Also, with the whole crisis within the family, how he and the current wife were just dragging his first wife, Edochie, how the whole internet rallied around her. So how he lost a whole lot of endorsement deals, basically. So last year was very challenging, to say the least, for Edochie. But I think to kind of make light of the situation, he posted a New Year message saying that last year, 2023, was the best year of his life. People were thinking, are you actually okay? You lost a whole human being. You lost your son, your flesh and blood, a 16-year-old child. Not even a child, a teenager. How could you experience that and then say at the same time that was the best year of your life? That did not add up. So people were now dragging Edochie. As this whole thing was going on, May, his first wife, released her own New Year message saying that last year was very challenging. She lost her child. The devil came into her life, referring to Judy Austin, basically. That's everything she worked for. It was a heartfelt message, basically thanking her fans, her family, her friends, her online in-laws for supporting her, for helping her with endorsement deals and a whole lot of other things that she talked about. So people were now thinking, comparing Edochie's New Year message to May, his first wife message, it was like night and day. So people were now dragging Edochie, saying that, oh, see, your wife mentioned her son, she mentioned all the challenges she went through, and you're saying that that's the best year of your life. Was not having it. He lashed out online. He called out Edochie, saying that she is pretending, she's trying to gain sympathy. She was saying that she lost her son, but she actually did a BBL. Now, May did BBL, she did her breast, she did, her tummy, kind of a mommy makeover, basically. He was accusing her of doing that without his consent. I think that was what got people talking, because May filed for divorce, or even before the whole divorce was filed, he got Judy pregnant. Judy actually have 2 kids for you right now. They are married traditionally. So, and May, Edochie had severally said that she's not interested in polygamy. So people are now wondering, why are you asking or seeking consent from May? She wants to do a plastic surgery, so she's entitled to that. That's her money, that's her body. And you guys are no longer married. According to her, she says she's not doing polygamy. So why would she want to seek consent from you? But you, on the other hand, is saying that if something had happened to her, because he heard she was sick, he called her to wish her well, only for him to later find out that the sickness was actually BBL. Now, if you don't know, BBL in Nigeria now is like pure water. Everybody's getting BBL. Everybody's getting tummy tuck. Everybody's doing mommy makeover. Now, there's nothing wrong with BBL if you have the money and you have the willpower to withstand, being cut open, whatever that process entails. If you are happy to do that, regardless of why you're doing it, according to you, Edochie, he said that May has a married boyfriend, which everybody is now referring to, saying that, oh, he's referring to AY because May works very closely with AY. This is just so messy because Yul is being messy in 2024 unnecessarily. This divorce has been going on since last year. May filed. He also came out and said that he requested for the bride price that he paid. Now, if you don't know, in Igbo tradition, if a marriage is being dissolved, the girl's family will have to return the bride price to the man, or the man will come with his people to request for the bride price. Now, according to Yul, he has been requesting for the bride price and May has refused to return the bride price. And what people are saying is that May cannot just wake up one morning because Yul is demanding for the bride price and take the bride price. It has to be tradition. The people that married her, which is basically his dad, Edochie, and the other family members, will have to come to her house to demand for the bride price, which will then be returned to them. So they cannot just wake up one morning and then give you whatever he was demanding for in terms of bride price. And normally how this is done is that maybe if May is getting married to another man, whatever that man brings in respect to marrying her will be taken back to, let's say, Yul Edochie. That is how some of these traditional things are being settled. But if Yul is demanding for bride price and the families are not in support of that because they have kids, they had 4 kids, 1 passed on, so they have 2 boys and a girl right now. So how is that going to? People are now looking at the dynamics. If they return the bride price, what is going to happen to the kids? Yul also is requesting for May to drop her or his name because May on social media is May Yul Edochie. He is now saying that since they are divorced, she's filed for divorce. So why is she still answering May Yul Edochie that she should drop his name? That he has requested for her to drop the name. She's refusing to drop the name. And as you can see, May is just keeping quiet in this whole thing. So this has been going on. A whole lot of people have been analyzing the situation, saying that you is just a crybaby. You've married a second wife. You've moved on. This woman has kids for you. So even if she's filing for divorce, she changed her name when she got married. This was about 20 years ago. So it's going to be a whole lot of, change of identity. Everything she has worked for is basically in May Yul Edochie. So if she's going to change everything, it's going to take a longer process. So she cannot just wake up one morning. She's verified on Instagram. If she has to change that, then maybe she's going to lose her blue tick or something. I don't know how that works, but it's a long process that she has to go through. She has to think about her brand, her image. So it's a lot. And I understand why, if I was in her shoes, I would go through hell and high waters to change that name, because he is now holding that as, dangling that as a carrot, like, oh, you filed for divorce, you're still answering my name. I will change that name. I will change it now, so that, now that the iron is still hot, people can know that, okay, I've changed my name. This is my new brand name. And then things will go from there. But I think the reason why she's not even doing anything, she's just kind of keeping mute, because the Edochie's family, especially Edochie, is on her side. So it's very difficult for you to disrespect, that honor that is given to you, regardless of how crazy their son is. If they are by your side, like Rita Edochie has been drumming support for her. She has been one of her biggest cheerleader. So I don't even want to be in a situation, because there is no way I will keep quiet, sit down and take all this from nobody just because somebody is supporting me. It's a very difficult situation for her to be in. And also she has to consider that she has 3 kids. If Yul is demanding the bride price, I think one of the she's from, I think they said, Ebonyi, and they said one of the tradition is if the bride price has to be returned to, allegedly, to the guy, the kids will have to go back to her family house. So there's so much. It's not as easy as people think this whole traditional right is. It's not clear cut, which I think you does not understand, because Edochie was trying to educate him on the implication of what he was asking for. But you, I think, is a troubled man. He is stressed, he's broke because he has not been doing much lately. All he's doing is just bragging on Instagram about how his wife is Ijele and she's calling him Odogu. You know, they are in their bubble. They moved from, I think, Enugu to Lagos to Abuja, and somebody said they're living in a face me and face you house. I don't know how true that is, but they are facing some challenges that is making them resent me or come after me this 2024. It's too early, but I think we're going to hear more from the Edochie's family. This is not the end of it. May's lawyer has responded. I don't even want to go into all that, because the best thing for her to do right now, she's filed for divorce. I would suggest drop the name. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Today's episode is once again sponsored by DDBT's Wigs. This is a 14-inch long human hair. If you want this, you can get this for £150. Get in contact with us and we'll get you sorted. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.